How are all you lovely people doing today? My name is Sean, and welcome to another episode of the Zombie Storyline Q&A. In this series, I take your questions about the zombie storyline and I answer them. Whether it be a big, small, simple, or complex question, I am more than happy to answer it. So remember, if you have a question, leave it down below. I implore you to. No question is a stupid question, and you may actually see yourself in the next episode. Without further ado, let's begin. For today's episode, I wanted to focus on a question from Riddler, who asks, why is there 2 bus routes on Transit? So of course when you go to every bus station, the buses could take multiple routes. Bus route A, bus route B, bus route C, bus route D. Many people think on the map Transit that there are multiple bus routes. This route's from the board that you'll see in the bus depot. There's multiple routes that you could take, but if you actually take a closer look, you'll notice there are 2 separate bus routes with different time slots. Bus route A and bus route B. This is where this idea of multiple bus routes comes from, and of course, like every other bus station, there's going to be several bus routes, although people think there's a little bit more to this. This main idea stems from the one, the only, Jimmy Zielinski. Jimmy is known for having a Twitter that is very cryptic. Quite often he will tweet things to get you to play the game. For example, we have this tweet right here. If you go there now, something will be up and running, but stay to the path, don't go hunting. This tweet is designed to get you to play the game. Jimmy wants you to go into the game and scour the map more for more information, more clues, and more secrets. The problem is, these clues, secrets, and information don't quite exist. We've been playing this map for 2 years now. We've discovered almost everything there is to know about Transit most likely. If there was something secret or hidden in the map, people who've gone into the game files wouldn't have been able to find it by now. So quite often what Jimmy does is he'll tweet something. For example, the Shangri-La Mountains, or he's tweeted about bus route B. He's tweeted about there being a stamina up permanent perk, although none of these things have been found to have any significance. Jimmy is just playing with you, and this is where this idea of bus route B comes from. Although there is some theories concerning bus route B. One theory concerning bus route B and bus route A comes from my buddy 7K, who suggested that maybe Transit is actually bus route B and every other place that the bus could go is actually a part of bus route A. This stems from this quote from Bloodhound.
Error. Bus transponder non-operational. Defaulted to program route cycle. Now arriving Savannah River Tritium K reactor.
When the nukes hit the Earth, it actually threw off the bus's entire navigation system. Bloodhound isn't supposed to go to the diner on Transit, he's actually supposed to take you to somewhere else, although because his path was blocked, he ended up taking you to the diner. And then he goes and continues this loop for the rest of the game as he goes from the diner, to the farm, to the power station, to the town, and back to the bus depot, and the cycle continues. Cycles, remember, that's a big thing in zombies. But he continues on this route, and this route that we're taking is bus route B. He should take you to bus route A, which we would theorize takes you all the way over to Nuketown. This is why we hear this is why on the map Nuketown we hear the Transit bus. This is of course just a theory and there isn't much evidence backing this. This is just an idea based around that Bloodhound quote. Most people, including myself, would argue that this sign that said bus route B is really just to add some detail to the map. You wouldn't expect a bus depot to only take you to one loop. It has multiple loops, so I would argue that this is just a detail that you can find in the map and really has no significance to the storyline. And at the end of the day, Transit is Transit. There isn't anywhere else you can go on the map. We have it pretty much discovered. If there even was a bus route A or a bus route B, what good does that do? We can't access it, there is no story revolving around it. It's literally just another detail in the map, something we can discard. It's something we gotta remember in zombies. This is of course just a game and not everything has to have meaning. Some of it can just be little details that they threw in to make the world more realistic. With that, I think we're going to wrap up this week's episode of the Zombie Storyline Q&A. If you found it interesting or informative, I recommend you leave a like. It'll help the channel grow, and I will get a better understanding of what kind of content you guys like. Today I threw it up a little bit by just taking one question and answering it in depth, although in other episodes I sometimes tackle multiple questions. This is why I really recommend you guys leave some questions down below. If you want to see your questions answered or see yourself in the next episode, that is the best way to do it. Leave questions on this video. A lot of you guys leave questions on my other videos, although when I go hunting for Q&A questions, I always look in the most recent video. So leave your questions on this video. You may be in the next episode. Have a fantastic day. Please subscribe and bye.